Welcome foodies! Today we're diving into the world of exotic cuisine. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds with some of the most unique and adventurous foods from around the globe. Now, I'm not talking about your average cheese and crackers here. We're going full-on culinary daredevils, exploring the weird, the wonderful, and the downright wacky foods that some cultures call delicacies. So, buckle up you lot and get ready for a wild ride. We're about to embark on a global food adventure that will test your limits and leave your taste buds begging for more. You think you're brave enough to handle this? Let's go! First up, we're heading straight into the heart of the Philippines for a little something called balut. Imagine this, a fertilized duck egg. You heard me, right? Fertilized, boiled alive, and served in the shell. It's crunchy, it's creamy, it's got feathers. Honestly, it's enough to make your stomach churn, but hey, don't knock it till you try it, right? Some say it's got an amazing umami flavor, like a chicken soup surprise. Next, we're off to Iceland for a real treat, if you can call it that. Hakarl, my friends, is fermented shark, and when I say fermented, I mean it's been buried underground for weeks, letting all those lovely pungent aromas develop. It's basically the Viking version of a stinky cheese, but 10 times more potent. You'll be able to smell it a mile away, and one bite might just send you running for the hills. From Iceland, we're taking a trip down south to Mexico for some escamoles. Now don't let the fancy name fool you, this dish is about as straightforward as it gets. Ant larvae. Yes, you heard me right, we're eating bugs now. Apparently they've got this buttery, nutty flavor, but I'm not sure I'd be able to get past the whole crawling around in an anthill thing. Still, if you're feeling adventurous, give it a go. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Japan for a taste of fugu, the deadly puffer fish. This ain't your average sushi, no sir. One wrong slice and you'll be pushing up daisies faster than you can say wasabi. Only highly trained, licensed chefs are allowed to prepare fugu, and even then, it's a risky business. But hey, they say danger tastes delicious, right? Next stop, Southeast Asia, for a whiff of the king of fruits, the durian. Now this bad boy is not for the faint of heart. It's got a smell that can clear a room, like a mix of old gym socks and rotten onions. But get past the pungent aroma, and you'll find a creamy, custard-like fruit that people go crazy for. It's a love it or hate it kind of deal, but you won't know until you try it, will you? Now we're heading to Sardinia for a taste of casu marzu, a cheese so pungent, so alive, it's actually illegal in some countries. Why, you ask? Well, it's got a little something extra live insect larvae. That's right, maggots wriggling around in your cheese, adding a certain je ne sais quoi to the flavor. I've seen some things in my kitchen, but this one even makes me squirm a bit. Hold on tight because we're going back to Korea for a dish that's not for the squeamish Sanakji. Picture this, live octopus, chopped up right in front of you, tentacles still squirming, and served straight to your plate. Now this is one dish you've got to be careful with. Those suckers have a habit of sticking to your throat if you don't chew them properly. Talk about a choking hazard. From Korea, we're off to Mexico for a taste of huitlacoche, also known as corn smut. Now before you turn your nose up, this fungus is considered a delicacy in Mexico. It grows on corn, turning those lovely kernels into a black mushroomy delight. It's got a smoky, earthy flavor that's perfect in tacos, quesadillas, or even just on its own. Don't let the name fool you, this is one smut you'll actually want to try. Hold your breath, everyone, because we're heading to Sweden for a taste of surströmming, the fermented herring that could knock you off your feet. This stuff is so pungent, so overwhelmingly fishy, it's usually eaten outdoors. They say it's an acquired taste, but I'm not sure I'd want to acquire it. One whiff and you'll understand why they bury this stuff underground to ferment. Finally, we're ending our culinary adventure in China with the century egg, a delicacy that's been enjoyed for centuries. Imagine this, duck eggs, preserved in a mixture of clay, ash, and quicklime for weeks, even months. The result? A dark, jelly-like egg with a pungent aroma and a rich, complex flavor. It's definitely an acquired taste, but one that's worth experiencing at least once. There you have it, folks. 10 exotic foods that are sure to spice up your culinary adventures. Have you tried any of these? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, life's too short to eat boring food. Bon appetit! From the feathery fetus of balut to the wriggling tentacles of sanakji, we've traveled the globe in search of the most daring dishes out there. We've braved stinky cheeses, pungent fruits, and even poisonous fish, all in the name of culinary exploration. So, next time you're feeling adventurous, step outside your comfort zone and try something new. You never know, you might just discover your next favorite food. And if not, well, at least you'll have a good story to tell.